too. Every scrim, I'm choosing one person to spectate first person. Yep. Completely spectate first person. I'll see everything you do.
I know.
And after a map, I'm gonna be super critical. I'm gonna write down a whole bunch of map notes from it. And basically throughout the scrim, up until I have to go, if Kraken has a scrim or whatever, I'm just gonna be watching and being critical.
Okay, I want it.
So I was gonna offer it up to everyone. It's gonna be a different person every scrim, but who wants it today?
Me. I want to cry myself to sleep. Me, please.
Okay, then Genesis it is today.
Why is it always the main tanks that want it? Oh right,
I don't
ego.
know.
It's
Because
ego.
we like being tortured.
Because he
Okay,
knows
what
that
do
he's
you?
trash.
Exact correct answer. Whoever said that.
The
We like
second
being
thing,
tortured.
who here will be here tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST besides Jack and Skim?
Me.
Bold of you to assume I'll be around.
Can probably
I can
be.
be.
Exactly.
Cal.
Is that for sure when the match is? I can text right now, but there's like a 70% chance that I don't get it off.
We need it right
If
now,
you-
man. Right
if you-
now.
If you can't get it off, it's no big deal. I tried to schedule us for like Wednesday or Thursday, and this other team captain was so insistent
We need
on
a
doing it on a
casters.
day that the casters could be there.
That's fine. Is it for sure tomorrow then?
It is for sure tomorrow at 9.
Alright, I'll text
What
right
are
now.
the casters going to do? You can't even stream it yet tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine trying to cast a gold game of goats.
Yeah, and we're gonna beat the fuck out of them. We're a diamond team.
Overwatch League. How are they gonna cast it for gold?
I'm gonna ready
Pretty
us up
much.
here.
Yep.
But while we're loading in, remember we're still on saves as our shot caller. We listened to her calls. We had a bit of an issue of that last time, and for whatever reason, like we're running one comp or the other.
Hey, guys.
Whatever
Yes.
saves calls,
Triple DPS.
we're on it.
Yes.
Saves shot calling or target calling? Sorry.
I'm shot calling,
Shot
not
calling.
target.
Shot calling.
Thank you.
No, this is
I'm target.
target calling.
Can someone give me the cliff notes as to what
I
you've
was just
been
making
running?
sure.
I'm
Alright,
calling my
playing
mom.
Triple DPS.
Control center, we're playing Ghost.
Okay.
Fine goats.
By the way, Ben, we should be looking. This week we should find a new DPS, and
We
next
can
week
play
a
May
new
Ghost.
tank.
If we have a
Actually,
person who plays May.
I mean,
But it should be
that's
the-
your Omega lol.
Well, it should be the Brig instead of, or it should be May instead of Diva, right? Is that what we discussed?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, I think.
That's
We
if
don't
Cal
have
wants to
the-
play it.
I'm down to play May.
If he does. Okay. It's up
Okay.
to you.
Wanna
Let's do that,
say-
let's do that.
Are we switching that to that? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it then.
All right, you guys remember how to play Magos, correctly? Correct. Sorry.
We just
correctly?
Stay together.
split off
God, I
the-
try to put a wall in between like the middle of their team. Try to split their team up any way I can.
From the start here, you want to be going server
the right
room,
side. Yeah.
into like the white room right next to server room actually, and you want to try and cut them off while they're trying to do the same, if they're also running any kind of goats.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is just try and split someone off from the rest of the team.
Gamers ready up.
I'm not ready.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, brother.
We're
We're
dropping, I
we're
guess.
dropping.
Take me and drop Luger.
Let's go bunker. Yeah.
They're in. They're running goats as well.
Just up.
Ryan's disc.
Rush again. 3,
Ryan.
2, 1. Push. I'm on the Ryan. Run half.
Good one.
Run 1. Run down. Sorry, one.
There's a Sombra
Somewhere behind.
Get this end. There we go.
Oh,
You're alone out there, but get heads up.
Summer's still behind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get point and then hold choke.
half?
Yeah. Yeah.
Push up with me.
Push up.
After
I'll shut it for next time.
I use Brigitte, I'm gonna rotate to Anna.
Push.
'cause I'm gonna
Someone's
Use
gonna
Maywell,
have
we use
points
Maywell.
up.
Rush again. 3, 2, 1.
They have the
Come
bubble on
back,
the
come
side.
back. Get back.
Yeah.
Double and 3.
Push again.
Watch it, Cal.
I got caught out.
Ryan disc.
My shield's about to go down. I'm putting it down.
Swap up the
I'm
gun.
doing some notes.
I like more
Oh,
probably.
he's fine.
More ammo.
There's stuff.
Anything that's not
Play Anna,
vulnerable
play
to
Anna.
Sombra.
Yeah. Play Anna because they're not gonna be able to eat nades. If you nade their team, they lose.
Yeah.
Stop fighting for what you believe.
Any else that they have?
They're gonna have.
Probably gonna shatter. They're not gonna grab it.
Okay.
They should have everything debatably not
I don't think they have grab
Okay,
yet.
I'm pushing. Watch the Sombra hack.
hack behind. I got her.
She's
Push
gone.
checking. Push in. Push in. Push in. Push in. Push in.
I'm rallying.
I'm on the right. I'm on the right.
I'm hacked. I'm hacked. Sombra behind.
We get frozen. We get frozen.
I'm shooting. I'm shooting. I'm shooting. I cannot put my shield down. Okay, she's shouting.
I'm shattered.
Get this run. Get this run. Get this run. Ryan.
Ryan's
Ryan.
purple. Ryan purple. I
Got
can't get you.
targets.
He's low. He's low.
That was one. He's bubbled.
You're going to be
Come back.
okay.
I'm gonna have grab this fight.
Alright, what do they have? They still have their grab.
They're gonna have their grab now.
I got my ult.
And they have their.
There you can combo me and Cal.
Or no,
Okay,
they
okay.
trans.
Only use. Gab and call.
Ryan. Ryan.
Oh, touch it, Ryan. Touch it, Ryan. Get the Ryan.
We don't need video. I'm not using my ult. We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Lucio, right side. Lucio, right side.
Sombra behind. Slept.
Throw her behind. Don't wake her up. Don't wake her up.
He has no trans.
I'm not there on point.
Nice.
I've got targets to someone. Okay.
No, there's nobody.
Lucio, speeder. Okay, never mind. He's here.
They're still gonna have grab. They're gonna have shatter. They're gonna have EMP soon.
Okay, Cal, wall them off.
After-
Okay, never mind.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna try
no,
to shot it.
no,
I'm gonna try to shot this fight.
I'll get a
I
back.
got my ult. Right here. Right here.
Alright? Okay, I'll do it.
Slept. One.
Get the break.
I'm
Get the break.
charging Lucio.
I'm hacked.
Okay.
Get this run. Get this run. Ryan.
Run. Run half.
Sombra one.
You're covered.
Run one.
Someone to
Run
trans.
Sorry. Just up.
Okay, someone's gonna have ult this fight. We need to
They
make
also
sure
have
they better
shatter.
for it.
They also have shatter.
Saves, play behind where Anna so she can't
Right
hit the
now.
Ryan and you at the same time.
They have shatter.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to.
About to have grab here. I'm gonna try to build it up as. I'm
The best
gonna
I
have
can.
grab here. I'm gonna have grab here when they come in.
Zoya.
Sorry, someone.
Heal up.
No, it's also.
Watch it.
Someone behind. Someone hack me. Someone hack me.
EMP.
I got hacked.
Do I miss? I'm gonna die and heals. I can't.
Keep you up.
It's fine.
Die, feed them.
Keep going.
Someone shot call. Sorry.
Ryan, if we can't break Ryan shield. I'm gonna testing. I'm gonna test what I can.
We can get a recon
Half
test.
shatter. This. Yeah, you
I got
can.
We get low. Head. We get.
Get here. You're powered down. Get in there.
Okay,
Oh, we have the
pushing.
trans.
I'm grabbing after this.
Cal, watch it. Sorry.
Okay, I got booped.
Fire at will.
Do
I got the
it.
supports. I
No,
got the supports.
Big grab, dude.
Run half. Run one. Run one.
Run. Sorry. One. There we go.
Pushing.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go. That cap
Alright.
was massive.
I already got stuff for you, Genesis.
Yeah, I know. I'm throwing.
Throwing.
Okay, no, sorry.
For first things first, and I'm gonna try and get through these two quick, and I'm gonna be looking for more during this one. First off, don't turn around for anyone on your team if you hear it called, if you're main tank, if there's still people in front of you. We talked about this before, but your shield is basically a cutoff from anyone behind you to the rest of their team.
What are
So
we playing here?
Alright, swap to regular goats here.
Okay.
Sure.
Not the Zenyatta. Play the Moira or Ana, but no more Mei.
So yeah,
Never
don't go
fighting for
on
what
anyone
you
behind you unless everyone in front of you is dead. Also,
Speed across. Are we going inside? Yeah, go inside.
That's
One inside.
it.
Okay.
now.
Speeding.
Hey,
It's just a scratch.
I'm still playing left side.
they're right side. Sub for Sombra. Push him right side. I'm pushing right side.
I'm with Ryan.
One.
Heal up.
Send left side. I'm pushing right side.
Okay.
Push again. 3, 2, 1.
Can't help break.
Break one. Okay, get back.
Hacked.
Break half.
Ben can't help.
Ryan low. Ryan super low.
Die, feed them.
I'm full charge. I'm
Use that.
One.
Reset.
The irony of being bad at Brig.
Same.
My team still needs me.
I probably like 70 shatter. Go left side.
Speeding.
Yeah, they're gonna have grab soon, but they're far from EMP right now.
They should have grab
Push fine.
if they're short.
I've seen worse. You're going
I have
to.
nano.
Sorry left side.
I'm hacked in the back.
Push. Okay.
Yeah, helping
Push
you.
checker.
Get healed.
Going
Run
to
half,
front.
run half. Run the heels.
Oh yeah, it is.
Push. I'll shot her.
Break one,
Shot her.
break one.
You shot her. Get a second. Get
I'm hacked.
Mark the Ryan.
Ryan.
Start talking.
This will help.
Break purple.
Run.
Big portal. I got my ult.
I need you to
Run
live.
down.
I got my ult.
Sorry, out of position, listen.
Get the break. Break one. Break. Sorry.
I'm saving all.
Lucio one.
Yeah, save.
Sorry on bridge.
Sombra's
Sombra's
on there.
fine.
Sombra's EMP advance.
Yeah, she's gonna have VMP.
Sombra
They
has
used shatter
shatter.
already?
They're gonna have shatter probably again.
No, they used shatter already.
But they're probably like 60
Yeah,
to
I
it.
used shatter there.
Yeah, but they're
They
probably
should've
gonna be like
shatter
50 or
very
60.
soon.
They might EMP grab here.
Yeah, I'm
Across bridge. I can grab this. They don't come across bridge. I can grab wall.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, save.
I think we
Yeah.
just.
So they come across
I'm trying
bridge.
to boop them once they're out of grab.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come across bridge.
Yeah, still coming across the bridge. Show
Wait
stuff.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay, do
Here
it.
they go.
Max to max.
No. Oh, they got him.
Lucio, huge.
I definitely got a few.
Sombra in the
I definitely
back.
got a few.
Run.
I got it.
Nice.
Come back now.
Watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
Sombra TP'd out.
I'm recharging shield. I'm gonna shatter early next fight.
I have nano.
Okay.
They're probably gonna have grab now and EMP.
Take your medicine.
And shatter too, maybe.
Zen speaking left with the break.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
starting early.
They're going left.
Are they going left side? Okay, they're coming left.
Any heals?
Hacked. Sombra hacked on me by bridge.
Okay.
She's super low. She's low. Nice.
Going to be okay.
She's right side, or she's
Didn't
left
do
side.
anything. Run on.
Run, Lucio. I'm out of charge. Get the line. We're checking. Get the stun. And then
Sombra.
That worked out perfectly. Good stuns. And shatter. Can I grab this fight? I mean, I have bomb. They're gonna have grab though. Remember.
I might be able to get grab this fight too. I'm 125 away from high charge.
Ready to grab.
They have
We're
both
train
portals.
person's already here. Like going for.
If we can get our grab combo, like they can't really do anything about that.
Yeah. They're going left again.
They're going left, yeah.
I'm gonna have grab for it.
Left shatter.
If you grab the top wall, they can't eat
They're
it.
off the point.
Like here.
Right here.
Back. Go.
Big grab.
I got grab. Watch the shatter.
You're called out.
Go.
Get in there.
Okay, we're fine. Fire checking. Go on the Ryan. Get on the Ryan.
Ryan, barriers down. Ryan, barriers down.
Get the Ryan.
Zen's behind us.
Lucio one.
Lucio on wall.
Okay. I got stun.
Heals.
Sorry.
Lucio one. Not bad. I shot one for the break. Okay, regroup.
My team still needs me.
They're running dive goats with Hammond.
Go.
Switching
I'll
back.
keep you healed.
Okay, yeah.
Ryan's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Push. Right side.
Right side.
Yeah, let's go.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
Watch checking.
So jump with the boops. Diva.
He's out of position.
Even out,
He's out of
even
position.
Yeah.
We can't get
They're
him.
purple. She's out of mech.
Right. Get the break.
The Ren's hurt.
Ryan's one.
Break down. Get the Ryan.
Get back in the fight.
Watch checking.
I'm looking for shatter.
Someone say a point.
I'm getting point.
Sorry, no bubble.
Sorry. Focus.
No point.
Nice.
Right now.
Focus Ryan.
Get in
Ryan, you got charge. Focus.
Right now. Start shooting. Watch checking.
Careful,
I'm in
Cap.
this side. Diva
on me.
Sorry.
Diva to mech. Nice.
Radio.
This will
Hammond.
Right, Hammond.
Who's on point?
Sam's one. No, he's not.
Lucio.
Sorry, come in.
I've seen worse. You're
Sorry, he's on point.
Sorry, yeah.
Watch the shatter.
Sorry, he's half.
Sorry down. Run. There we go. Let's go.
Nice job, guys.
Okay, Ben, what are you gonna tell us? Tell us fast. Tell me, I guess.
No, I'm waiting till the end of the game.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can actually talk it out.
Now show them.
I think we just run the same thing here.
And if you get into trouble, I'll bail you
It's
out.
your choice. You don't think.
Yet.
You say.
Yikes.
You say it.
That's fine.
Be confident in your thing. Okay.
Well, I just wanted to say if anyone had like a cool idea that they wanted to run, I was open to it. But
Triple tap. Triple
Yeah.
pass.
I think for right now this is fine.
Yeah, this is
How
fine.
about
You really need to. Jack can play with him.
how about goats with Ana?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's my least favorite kind
5
of goat.
heads in chat.
Go right side. Go right side. Go right side. Go right side. Go in. Go on point. Go on point.
They're on right side too.
I'm pushing.
Ryan,
I'm on the
first
right.
first
Run,
Ryan.
run, run, run.
Going to be okay.
I need heals.
Purple,
Ryan, I got you.
purple.
Nice heals.
Jack, watch it.
Watch checking.
Sorry, he's out of position.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Run half. Touching right half. Run half.
Reloading.
Sorry.
Get out of there, Sabs.
Nah, just back.
Yeah, so I don't have shadow for next fight.
we should swap out of Zen because they're not running Sombra anymore.
Get me.
Fuck,
Yeah,
champ.
I agree.
Whenever you get a chance.
We haven't. Yeah, use.
Do you
the
want to
nano.
use the nano or you go?
Yeah.
Do we? Stay here.
Yeah, use the nano first.
Okay, watch it.
Watch
Sorry.
sharking.
Take your medicine.
Let's can build nano.
I have.
I have my ult. I'm about to have my ult in a second. I got quick.
I'm gonna rally us in.
Yeah, let's grab with the nano, Ryan.
I'll keep you warm.
As soon as defense mage is down. Defense mage down. Grab.
Push this. Grab.
Use purple.
I'm down, switching Zen.
Diva.
Yeah, just die right now.
Get back. Get your set.
I'm grabbing shadow this fight.
You saving Lucio? No.
No, they shatter.
Sorry.
Okay.
True self is without form.
Grab him.
Embrace tranquility.
I'm gonna try to go into the. If y'all go in left or in the right side, then I'm gonna go in left side and try to eat this grab.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go up top. Just give me a second.
Yeah, give up a second when waiting.
Yeah. Where we going?
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we supposed to go?
Genesis. Wherever you go, man. I'm going behind you.
Okay, we're going right side.
Behind you.
Okay,
I'll take a look.
everything is protective. I'm gonna crash the line.
Can't help you guys.
Nice one.
Good. Deepest disc.
Into the
Charging.
unknowns.
Got three.
Nice.
I'm in the right.
Sorry's disc. No bubble. Sorry's Discord.
Discord. Sorry, Discord. High charge. Careful.
We're two down here. We don't quite have time for a reset.
We took a really long time to engage there.
Yeah.
Where I was going.
I was asking where we
One
should
fight.
So you're going
See you,
top.
Genesis. Yeah, just
Yeah,
make a
so
decision,
you're
buddy.
right.
I said if y'all was on the right side, I'm gonna go up top.
Yeah, that's why I didn't hear you when I
Okay.
when I
Real
got
touch for you?
information. For checking. Can someone touch?
No, I'm not.
No.
Unfortunate.
I wanted to hear a confirmation from you, Gab.
No, it didn't matter which side y'all went into. I could still
that was
to grab whatever side y'all went to.
I didn't know which side I was supposed to go. So
Hold on. Hold on.
In that case, Genesis, just make the call and have Gap adapt to it because it's Gap's fault if you don't know.
Okay.
Also, well. Okay, so 5
Give it
things
me.
for you. I already kind of talked about one of them,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go back over it real quick. Don't worry about people behind you unless everyone in front of you is dead when you're playing Reinhardt and Goats v Goats. If there's a Sombra flanking you, unless she is currently hacking you and your shield, your focus should be on the people in front of you. Still call her if you notice the hack going off, so your team can deal with her. But it's either your focus is on the front line until they're all dead, or you getting out if your team's all dead. In which case, if your team's all dead, then there's nothing you can do anyway.
Okay.
The second thing, I noticed there were some points on first point. You were kind of like holding your shield a little bit too long. I want you to try and start shield hopping into the enemy team. Holding your shield does prevent damage, yes, and can keep your team alive, but in Ghost v Ghost, there's not enough damage on either side to really kill anyone. Or at least not one-shot someone, so you can take that time to shield hop to get up a little bit faster, save your shield health for when you're actually engaged in the fight. And also give your supports maybe a little bit extra ult charge if you're taking a little extra damage or whoever's right behind you is. The next thing is if you see anyone overextended as a Reinhardt, like you're holding a certain point and you see someone miles ahead of you, you need to call them on it. For the most part, overextending isn't really an issue that we have. I see it here and there, and it's not a big issue most of the time. But if you see anyone like in a choke way when you've backed off, you need to call them out.
Okay.
That's just your team. Your team will call the enemy team being overextended, or maybe you'll notice if they go past your player model. But otherwise, you just look out for your team being overextended. You won't notice it a lot because we're pretty good about not overextending.
Unless we're playing dive.
Or
Unless we're playing dive.
Because I'm extending.
It's actually that I'm referring to. Jack, I noticed you in the doorway
Listen.
while the rest of the team was backing off.
If you wanted a good break player, you should.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it too. But
I didn't know if you got booped or something, but.
Oh, I got booped. That was the main problem.
Excuses.
Like
everybody was
it
dead.
can't be helped. It can't be helped.
Everybody was dead already. Kidding. I don't know.
The next thing I want to talk about is your shatter usage. I had the talk with the Kraken main, or this talk with the Kraken main tank the other day. Shatter is a pretty like free ult to use. It is a massive defensive ult, but a lot of the time you're not trying to combo anything with it. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You're not super worried about saving it.
Yeah.
Which can be like a decent thing, but also a bad thing. You do call your shatters, which is good. The main issue that I've seen with you and your shatters is you might hold on to them for a little too long. And this is something we need to work on as a team as well. What else we're absolutely going in it with, but like I want to say, for instance, there were a couple fights where you had support ults, you had the upper hand if you had shattered, but you saved shatter for whatever reason. I want to say, unless you've decided that you're going in for like a clean fight to just build ult charge, if you don't have your Zarya grab, then you want to be trying to use shatter that fight. Otherwise, you're just letting it go to waste. Ryan has one of the fastest building shatters. In fact, at one point during the second map on Gardens, I think it's Gardens.
In fact, he's the only building shatter.
I wanted to say that, but I felt like it would be childish.
I am a child.
That's okay.
Can confirm Jack is a child.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly ready this while I finish talking about this. But like, there was a point on Gardens where you had shattered in a fight and literally got another shatter within like 5 seconds of using your past one. And it takes time to kind of like learn this and get used to it. But as soon as you saw that you had your second shatter, you actually had an opportunity to shatter the enemy team again and win the fight for your team in an otherwise lost fight.
Yeah, I know. I know about my shatters. I think too much about them. I want to get at least 2-man shatter every single time. So like, I think too much, and I get
even
focused on that.
Even if you can only shatter like the enemy Reinhardt or Zarya or whatever, if you can shatter any enemy that would result in their death and like an easy pick for your team, then it's worth it.
Yeah. What do we play?
Yeah, I know, but I
You're
still
playing Widow Cal, but I don't know what Jack wants to play.
No, we're playing dive. How? Are we playing
with Widow Genji or like I don't know. We played Widow Sombra the other day, which is
normal dive?
Yeah, I don't want to leave server.
Okay.
Yeah, just normal dive.
Normal dive.
Just normal dive.
My last thing.
Nanoing Jack.
Right?
Crap.
We could try. Well, what did we try? Did we ever try that 3 support thing with a DPS other than Widow?
Doesn't want me to switch?
Hey, you guys
I
have
mean,
already
I don't know
fought
if it
your
really
comp,
works
and,
from
and you're
Hold
gonna be
on, whatever,
stressed
guys.
this
This is practice. What it's for.
Well, just stick
This is
to
fun.
it,
Let's
you
just
know?
try this.
Yeah.
We can run out.
Genesis, one last thing, and I've been talking to you about this a couple times. And I'm gonna keep getting on you about it whenever I notice it. You need to be the direction of the team.
Yeah.
When you can, unless it's called otherwise by your shot color. You are the front line. Everyone's following you in. So if you have to decide left or right, then you need to make the pick. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as it's one or the other.
Okay.
I can
Keep it
start
top.
calling that more if that's like
Genji.
part of my job. I just didn't know whose job it was.
No,
They
that's
have a
not my
Genji heads
job.
up.
I'm on
They
blue
have a
box.
Widow
Stop.
too, I think.
I have your back.
Remember your supports
Yeah,
are
they have Widow
from
Genji.
far back, so same line of sight.
Widow's playing back left house there.
Do they have snipers?
Oh.
Yeah,
They have
Widow.
one
I
now.
fell.
Okay.
I dropped.
Widow's got
Love it.
the D.Va
Okay,
blocking her.
fuck behind, watch it. I'm on the D.Va, I'm D.Va.
Jack.
Lucio one, Lucio down.
Okay, you heal.
Coming back.
Go Widow in a second. See where she is. I can get her.
Go. I
Can you spot him? You stash already. 1-1-1-1-1. Can you down?
On a lower.
shit.
What a top, what a
Widow
top,
Down one. Down one.
I
I'm
see
going.
you.
Okay,
I'm
what
going
is
to set up
Top right,
server room now.
What is bridge?
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
D.Va spot him.
Bottom bridge or
What is bridge?
Widow
Stop
back
on
in,
their
just
spawn.
top.
I'm close to
You
their spawn. Watch it. I'm diving top again.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it,
playing
thank
server
you.
room now.
Call out.
Keep that in mind.
I'm testing Anna on
I have
cart.
Nano.
Okay, I'm pushing on
I got
point. I'm
slapped.
pushing on point.
I should be okay.
Okay, jumping back. Get on blue box. Gap.
Winston on top, he's half.
Be okay.
D.Va headshot, she's low.
Genji on me.
Give it a Mac. I'm a Lucio half. Lucio half.
I don't card. No.
I'm diving back.
Jen,
Sec, I'm diving back.
Watching your back.
Genji behind.
Come back.
Where's the Genji at?
He's in server room.
He's on me.
Okay.
No, he's on
Server.
Zen. On Zen.
Oh, top.
Coming towards cart.
I miss.
You're covered.
Top.
He's going to server right
I'm getting
now.
high ground again. We might want to swap
He's back here, he's back here.
That's a pocket or widow.
There's a Lucio point.
He's half. Server room. Genji half.
Come.
Mid.
Fuck, okay.
Genji low.
Genji. Lucio
Blade,
point. Lucio.
Winston diving me.
What's on me?
I'm
What's on
diving
me?
top. I'm counter driving. I got Monkey.
Is him low?
Monkey one.
Nice.
Monkey down.
I'm going cart.
The bottom no flag.
Jack.
I know.
Can't help him.
Fortunate.
Careful, gap.
Rana's one, no abilities.
Top
Give it
again.
one.
Getting
Give it
it.
one.
Widow's
Give it
peeking
one.
top
Give it
left,
a
watch
Mac.
out.
They're gonna have both tank goals right now.
Stop.
Nice shots, Kyle.
I'm on Genji.
Fana's
I'm on
half, Fana's half of it.
Genji one right now.
I'm going back high ground.
Adam, jump, gap.
No Anna heal right now?
Come back,
Both
guys.
here.
Coming back.
See the-
You don't want to sight to your healers.
You
Watching
top
your
off,
back.
Widow.
Can you bubble Cal there, Genesis?
Die.
Genji one.
Nice.
I'm
It's
up
down.
there with you right now. I'm not up there.
They went
with you.
Tracer. No more Widow. They went Tracer.
I'm up top now.
Go.
Monkey stop. Get a Lucio.
They're gonna
half,
have
Lucky
two
half.
goals, and they're gonna have two.
Lucio.
No
Lucio
pack over left.
one.
No sights on you,
down?
Monkey.
Yeah, coming back.
Alright.
Jumping.
I will keep you.
We might need a counter dive
Gap, I'm
since
back
they
out
have
of there.
so many
Get back out of there.
That was a good kill,
Doing?
Lucio.
We should be
Genesis.
doing
mobile
alright.
heroes now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I see Lucio, I'm gonna call Nano Blade. I'm gonna try and go into him before he can do.
And that's what I. No, that's Tracer. Okay.
I'll be right here.
Hello there. Go. I'll keep you healed.
You know where the Lucio is?
Diva, stop.
Monkey headshot. Monkey headshot.
Lucio.
He's up there, I
gonna
guess.
be
What?
3, 2, 1.
Genji low.
You just dashed out.
Genji behind. Using blade.
That's beat. That's
On the
sleep.
Genji. Okay, you should reset. I can touch.
I'm not ready to hang it up.
Fuck, can I?
Get
me
me.
on.
Alright.
You should be able
I can
to.
touch, yeah.
They're gonna have D.Va bomb though.
Genji low.
Okay.
That's
I'm
much
touching
better.
last second.
Just trying to nano monkey and make him
Pushing
save.
five.
Go.
Back.
Wow, I'm on it.
I'm dead.
Lucio behind pillar, half.
Monkey low.
I'm ulting.
I'm slapping.
I'm dead. Gap, got target.
D.Va on cart.
I'm making
Half.
flat.
And his left side.
That's it. Back it out. If you respawn now, go away. They're switching off Tracer again.
Old soldiers.
Wait,
are
Widow?
hard to
We're
kill.
waiting, get back.
Well, Sombra now, I guess.
Jack, come back.
I'm on Sombra. I'm just
Sombra. Yeah, okay. Heals.
Okay.
Widow's top left here.
We're diving spaceship.
Got her.
3, 2, 1, diving. Divas have. Get him off the spaceship. Get him off the
No
spaceship.
sights on you. No
Evil 1
sights.
HP.
Coming back. Coming back.
Monkey half. Hack.
Diva's still one. Diva's still one. She's in the back.
Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm
Tracer
pushing.
pop left. Can I get pop? Pop left.
Get the radio. Get the
I
radio.
have your back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tracer.
Lucia's on card alone. Lucia's on card. He's pushing. He's pushing. He's pushing.
Lucio.
Purple.
Lucia's down. Diving spaceship.
Oh, I missed.
I have to watch for the back cab now.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice shot,
Yeah.
bro.
Can't let that happen.
Someone call it back. Give there at some point.
Diva's up top. Top right here. I think Widow's speaking with her. I can't tell though. Yeah, Widow top.
Watching your back.
Widow top
Yeah,
left.
top left. Top left. Top left.
I'm gonna save EMP for
We're
beat.
waiting. We're waiting.
Actually, no, Genesis. Can we go in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Tracer coming
Yeah,
left.
I'm in the end. I'm in the end. On a half. On a half. On a half.
They're purple.
On a one and done. I'm diving on Lucio.
Monkey on me, monkey on me. I'm going for a large health pack.
Point half.
Can't help
Sit
it
down.
now.
Large health pack's gone. I'm gonna die maybe.
I think we won this fight.
I will keep you.
Tracer. Tracer. Tracer one. Tracer no
Maybe
recon.
one with Monkey.
Wait, Diva got on Mac.
This one.
I'm ulting.
Don't know X in here.
Oh, I wasn't paying
Six
attention.
one.
I didn't
Diva
see
has
that
mark.
monkey.
Widow's back. Free
Another
set.
Divas have. Divas have.
I got a step.
Widow's
I got
top
a
left.
step.
Widow's top left. Widow's top left. Careful. Watch side.
watch bomb.
Zen.
You don't have a bubble.
Down. Oh, no.
Sideline saves.
I'm dead. Got behind you, monkey. Fuck.
Get the diva. Get the diva. Get the diva.
Got the targets.
Get Lucio. Get Lucio on point.
Monkey on me.
Lucio one.
Monkey on me.
Watch it,
Gotta go
gap.
for Hannah, but get monkey on point. Get monkey. Get monkey.
Who's got walls? Heads
I
up.
need heals, right? Thank you.
You're going to be okay.
With the top right. With the top right. With the top right. I'm on her. I'm on her.
Slow.
I'm just gonna
Go walls.
With a swan. With a swan. With a swan.
I'm gonna ult soon.
I'm diving in on her. I'm on the end. I'm on the end. I'm on the end.
Monkey slept in the back.
Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. At all. Okay, how much point? Get Lucio. Go Lucio. Go Lucio.
Genesis.
I'm Lucio. I'm Lucio.
Tracer low. Tracer
Monkey
low.
on me.
Lucio one. Lucio one. Lucio one. Lucio one. Lucio down.
Just
You
heals.
can win this.
How many? Still on Hammond right now.
You only have 10.
I'm down. Kenji. Kenji one. Kenji.
Listen,
Genji?
Finesse, let me.
No one can hide from
Let's
my
go.
sight.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, man. I know that one fight I did nothing. Okay. That was an accident.
Are you ready to get roasted?
Yeah,
Wait, I
dude.
want to run Mercy Zen on attack.
Okay.
There was one fight I literally
Hello?
did nothing. You
Oh,
guys
you
carry.
said- Okay.
Yeah.
Arriving at next point, Gibraltar.
But it's gonna call me on that one.
There. If it makes you feel any better, currently on your Winston, I only have 2 things.
Yeah, my Winston's better than my Ryan.
Oh, so the Widow hard.
Except when I turned to potato and did nothing for one fight.
Imagine
Dude,
a
that never
sniper
happened
character
to
hard
me.
scoping and all.
The thing is, I couldn't do it in a server room, high ground, server room, high ground, server room, high ground. And I was trying to fucking catch him.
Let your off support deal with that if it's just the one character. Like you don't need to chase. I mean, in this comp you can't, but like when we're running Lucio in or something like that.
We
Well-
believe in Skim, unless Skim starts reading and saying that he really needs help.
Skim does not
Okay.
believe in Skim.
Because Lucio and Ana should win the 2v1 there.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Okay, we always fuck it up in attack, so we got this. Okay.
What DPS here?
Fix this bug.
Genji or Sombra.
Okay.
They have a widow.
True self is without form.
5, 4, 3,
Long John Paul.
1. Attack commences.
Weapon bridge. They're both tanks on top.
Okay.
Careful, Jen.
Watch your widow, I'm
Jen.
Found the Widow.
They have a widow.
One for
They're running
smoking,
low
right?
sniper.
I'm out of here.
Monkey, use jump.
Come on, me. Diva top left. Diva top left with me.
Edge, there you go.
Widow bottom left. Widow bottom left. I need heals.
Come on, Diva. She's heavy screen.
I'm diving top right on the Ana.
I don't.
You don't have your diva with you.
He's one up there.
Diva top left again still.
Yeah, diva's half.
Back you.
Hanzo top left. I'm getting
Gap,
on the
watch
widow.
it.
Get the widow. Get the widow.
Widow low. Widow low. Widow low.
Widow's coming down there. Widow's one. Widow's one. I'm dead, Gap.
This Diva. Get this baby Diva. Nice.
Get the high gun. Get the high gun.
Go after the Zen on the high ground. He's half HP. Zen's half on the
He's
stairs.
very low. I can't chase
We're
him.
gonna need to help our Zen quickly.
Yeah. I'm getting out. Nice
Come
pick,
back.
nice
Come back.
pick.
Come back.
I might be able to. Can I res this?
Contest.
Yeah, I can
All they
res.
have is an honor right now. Oh, we can be able to
Wait.
group up.
Get the high gun. Get the. We're gonna go.
I can EMP here in like 2 seconds.
Get the blue box. Get the blue box.
I can dock when you guys go in.
Okay.
Hanzo's disc.
Go in now.
Hanzo half. Hanzo half. Hanzo one. Hanzo down.
Both tanks.
Push
Kill the
in.
tanks.
Push in. Push in. Push in.
Widow hacked.
On it by door left. One.
I'm
One.
good.
Widow.
Nice.
Get the East trans. Come back to point.
Monkey on Cal.
Coming.
You can just have
Oh.
He's mad. I'm down.
I'm the sun.
One card half.
Center point. Center
I
point.
think we
Center
lost
point.
it.
Zen. Get that Zen on point. He's alone.
There you go.
Coming back. I'm one.
Repetition
I'm dead.
is the path to mastery.
Vincent's still one.
How are they
This
healing
one,
through
well.
this? I feel like we should have like
What? That was a 6 sleep, buddy.
Okay, I don't know if it's worth it.
Zen is I don't know.
Maybe we
healing
should
through
get out.
it.
You know.
Walk in
We should have killed one of the tanks there whenever we invaded, but we just took too long to drop down. Like, blue box is important, but if their tank's one
Go
HP.
high gun.
Hanzo's disc.
shadow of doubt.
Diva's disc.
On the heels.
You have orb.
Very low right now, too.
Hanzo low. Hanzo half.
I'm dead.
No.
Okay, reset. I am in a position to go on the Ana and the Zen in the back if you guys can go in.
Okay.
They're probably gonna be
Go,
using
go,
dragons
go,
this
go,
fight.
go.
Just get blue box control, then go into the men. Nice.
Don't use jump. Gotta get on the Ana. What is up left? I don't see you.
Back up. Keep going.
Tranquility.
Push.
Zen low. Monkey headshot. Monkey's on me.
Send one.
Stay healthy.
Hanzo.
We win this.
Get the Ana,
Win
get the
slow.
Ana.
On the right side?
There. Can't be
Good
better.
enough.
Good stuff. Both the healers are down.
Where the top? What is that?
D.Va on bottom.
Gap
One
one.
cart.
I'm gonna start pushing.
Shooting. Shoot. Get the booty. The sound.
3 on cart.
Spawn camp.
Yeah.
Or you can spawn from yeah.
Spawn camp real quick.
Monkey top.
Tracer's looking at
I'm
top.
top of
Zen's
you
up top too,
guys.
Zen's up
I'm the sun.
Watch dragon.
Send
watch
half.
dragon.
Monkey jumping on the car. Monkey on the car. Monkey on the car.
Monkey low.
Coming.
Yes.
I know one.
Monkey headshot it.
Stay on the
I'm
cart.
down. I'm dead.
Wait on your
Both of
ults.
you are dead.
Ball.
Both of you are dead. Capcom targets.
Get the Hammond. Just get the Hammond. Now I get Tracer. I'm getting Hanzo on the left side.
Tracer low.
There we go.
Nice.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Okay, I want to get on the Zen here.
Diva's Discord.
I'm not there, Gap.
Just back it off in a little bit.
You should be at peak performance levels.
Gonna get up on top of ship.
Monkey drop ship.
Yeah. Savage spaceship. 3, 2, 1.
See the Zen.
I'm pushing. Monkey 1. Any heals.
Yeah.
Hanzo 1. Hanzo down.
D.Va 1.
Get back. I'm 1. Okay.
Ana?
Push it.
Tracer disc.
This is supposed to I'm dead. Bummer.
D.Va 1 left
This is
side.
1. This is
Shut
1.
up,
Tracer's
shut up.
down. Gap, you're alone.
D.Va left side half.
Diva disc. Watch dragon.
Stay 3. I'm coming back. Get out of the main tank.
Zen right side.
Hanzo one. Hanzo low.
One up
Hanzo
top
low.
left. He's gonna
Break
beat
bubble.
you.
Break bubble.
10 point.
Winston 1. Got the Zen right side.
Zen.
Got the Zen right side. Then dead. On the left side half.
Diva
On the left
top
side 1.
left.
On the left
Diva
side
on
1.
Cal,
On the
Diva
left
on Cal.
right side 1.
Super low. Diva's super low. She dove me, but she didn't do anything.
Yeah, set him.
Actually one.
Tracer, go Tracer first. Radio. Monkey. Answer right side. Pass it down.
Zen close.
Yeah, I'm pushing. Go.
I'm DMing.
And I'm
On
back
it got
here.
split. Get on it in the back.
Adam, jump for it.
Was in.
She's jumping.
She jumped off.
Gap baited me.
What'd you say?
You said you
Get
were
it,
baited.
get high ground,
Didn't you see melee'd you? What?
First of all, it was the Zen who killed me. You were just supposedly DMing me.
Yeah, well.
A headshot.
I was DMing you. I used all the rest of my DM.
It's fine.
Okay. Dude, you're trolling me.
God, do you have ult? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have
No, I
it.
don't.
Try and get it and then use it, I guess.
Nice shot.
Tracer
Tracer
behind town.
Tracer, and then switch.
I'll
One more
rotate them.
switch.
Thank you.
I'm diving on it far right. 3, 2, 1, diving.
Tracer low.
I know one.
Tracer no recall. Tracer no recall.
Hop on
Yeah,
cart.
Tracer,
Hop on
Tracer,
cart.
Got it.
There you go.
Come on.
Monkey on me.
Monkey disc. Monkey disc.
Get the monkey now. Get monkey. Monkey
Monkey no
one.
abilities.
Monkey half. Okay, monkey so. What's it?
Bananas. Passing this. Keep going.
I'm a widow. Widow's one. Widow's down.
It's huge.
Radio
Tracer still
outside.
pest in the back. No disc. Alright, no recall.
Monkey one.
There we go.
Nice, we got it.
Nice round.
Okay, destroy me, Ben. Destroy me.
Tracer's melee.
Do it. I want to cry myself to sleep. Do it.
3.
Ruin his life.
Ben, but a clap.
That's what he
Destroy
craves.
this man's career.
Please.
Oh, I just
Maybe
realized.
Ben
we
should
did-
always be watching. I feel like your target calls get so much better.
Listen,
Ben-
Ben's gonna clap them cheeks.
He actually started calling out the Lucio Omega one.
No, okay. First off, I'm gonna start with a positive note before I
He doesn't
destroy
have
you
boost.
here.
Yes.
Positive note: your target calls are getting a lot better.
Let's go, boys.
You
I
were
didn't even
actually
need to
calling
one
the
time.
off support. You were calling correctly. You were sticking
Actually,
to your
the one time that you
targets
called
until they were
correctly.
dead. It was a lot better. It could still be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
It's not perfect, but it's better.
Okay.
All other things that I have to say, I have 5 things right now. The list got a little bigger in
Fuck.
the second round, but they all kind of go together. So we're gonna start
okay.
with high ground between fights. If you are playing dive and you are between fights, you want to be taking high ground. There was a point on first point attack there where you were sitting on the payload while it pushed, while you still had like 4 other team members there. At that time, you should have been taking the high ground. You waited until the Winston and the Zen were pushing through the top door before you came through. Or before you jumped up on them, using your movement ability before the fight even started, putting you at a disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Second thing is the blue box.
Mhm.
So the thing about the blue box is, yes, you do want it. You do want to take it as much as possible. It is a great staging ground, but if you can't take it, if it's going to cost you the fight, or if you have already taken it, you do not need to be staying on it. Okay, let me rephrase that. Forget like the past 3 seconds of what I said.
I got it.
Yeah.
Though. Okay. Sure.
Once you've taken blue box, it's a staging ground. You can use it at any given time once you've taken it. Once on that offense there, once you took the blue box, Jack had already EMP'd, you had killed the Hanzo, the tanks had fallen down, you could have dropped straight on the tanks, still had your mobility to get out, and then even jump back up onto the blue box if you got low.
Yeah.
The next thing I want to talk about is when to leap as well
Oof.
versus
Okay.
when not to leap.
Mhm.
I have 2 things I have a when to leap and when to drop kind of thing. So to know the difference between when to drop on someone and when to leap to someone is really dependent on who's around them, if they're by themselves, and do they have a movement ability to get away, and how close are they to you. So for instance, I was noticing on first point defense, you kept trying to go onto the payload past it to attack the Ana. And you didn't use your leap, which was fine, but you spent a solid 3 seconds after dropping, kind of crawling forward towards the Ana. You don't want to be doing that. It is fine to give up that space if it means that you can directly drop straight on top of the Ana and start doing damage to her as soon as you drop. I want you to try and wait until you can actually physically see someone before you drop on them, or if you know they're just around, or just outside of your line of sight. Otherwise, if someone calls that they're under bridge and the mega health pack and you're on blue box, I don't want you dropping unless your teammate really is saying, please help me.
Okay.
And to go on to that, to talk about when to leap, if you're in cleanup, that is the time to leap. If the enemy team is receding, if they're running away, if you've already won the fight, you can use leap to your discretion. There was a point, you had already taken high ground. There was only a Hanzo and Widow left. And I think it was your first point offense. Or no, it was your first point defense. There was a Widow that you were trying to push on. And you were trying to get to her without using your movement abilities after you saw her use grapple. And because it took you so long to get to her, she was able to take all of your health away, as well as the Hanzo behind you. So that you just... She was able to kill you before you even made it to her. That's one of those cases where if you see that there is someone alone, no movement abilities, no one around them, then go for it. Jump on them.
Damn, I never thought of that way. I always thought if they're close, you just drop on them. If they're far away, leap on them. I didn't know that. Damn.
And that was actually my last point as well. You do push out too far when you're trying to engage with someone. And I already talked about it there, but you'll jump down, or you'll drop down and then you'll start walking towards someone and spending all that time trying to walk towards them. Just think of yourself as just a little bit beefier of a DPS. You do not want to have line of sight with the enemy team unless you're engaging with the enemy team, or unless you're Widowmaker, but we don't talk about her. Cal gets to talk about her.
No.
Peg, you're in this map.
Levin doesn't play Apex anymore.
I have to play? I want to play Apex.
I mean, y'all do have a match tomorrow, so I'd practice tonight with the team.
Yeah,
actually,
it's not looking like I'm gonna be there tomorrow, guys. As of right now, no one can take my shift.
Damn. And Alex, Levin can play, right?
Levin, are you asking for a map?
No, can you
Mercy one trick?
No.
Are you okay?
I think he's confused.
I don't want to play his game.
Can you invite me? Invite me.
Yeah.
But wait, why is Alex just gave up on Overwatch, playing Apex all the time?
Yeah.
Damn.
See you later.
It actually hurts my voice to do that. Okay, never mind.
We'll let Levin get a map here.
Oh, wait, what? Gap in. I just start playing. Can I join?
Wait, can Levin play in Evermore? Right?
Yeah, Levin said.
Chroma can play in Nevermore.
Chroma can play.
Chroma can play in Nevermore.
Chroma can play, yeah.
Okay. On this weekend, we get a fucking DPS sub or a DPS starter. We need it right now. Okay.
Levin, you mean 3300?
Oh.
Oh.
I think we should have 5 DPS.
Oh, look, decay, lol.
Cal, you're gonna be back in next map.
All good. Yeah.
We'll let Levin get his practice map for tomorrow because he's probably gonna have to play.
Cool.
Look, the only one of this team that's actually consistent is Call, and he's not even a starter. That's all I'm saying.
Did Peg just leave the voice channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, this is dead.
Guys, we should go San Francisco route,
okay,
dude.
Ben.
5 DPS.
I got you.
It's working for them.
Oh, you guys are chill. Oh man.
Get cooked.
KFC Pegasus.
Yeah,
Yeah, KFC is Pegasus.
Protect me.
Traveling to
Your protection doesn't stand here, wizard.
Please.
What are we running?
select your hero.
Do you want to run Genji here?
Okay, my bad.
Respect.
Get like a map or two of practice. Okay. Get like a map or two of practice.
That's a funny joke.
And then you can go play.
Guys, I have a better one.
Because I have a joke.
I have a better one.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
I hate
Hey guys, I have a joke. London Spitfire goat.
Dude, that's like a Washington.
Great joke.
That's like a Washington.
Actual joke.
No cap, they're gonna go 0-7 this stage. No cap.
0-7. There you go. I'm ready.
They're going to somehow. They're going to unwin that match they just had.
They're gonna go 0-9.
What do you mean? They lost. They lost.
Spitfire?
Yeah, they lost. Kappa.
They lost
Reverse
against
sweep.
Washington.
Reverse
No,
sweep.
They reverse sweep pick up. Why didn't you tell me this?
I wasn't watching it.
Reverse sweep.
I only watched the first half.
It was 2-0 and then they reverse sweep.
Yeah.
Gap.
Yeah.
You lying
They
to
won
me.
Colony.
I didn't lie to
took
you.
'em- It took
I
them 4
gave you
maps
updates at the time that they had on
finally
Verizon
figured out how to
Call
play
Goat.
Swap to Genji,
But they run.
Pegasus.
What? I
They
can't
won
play Tor?
colony.
No, you can't play Tor.
No,
Aw,
you
what a
forehead.
killjoy.
Stop
Oh, what the
making
fuck am I
dumb
doing?
jokes.
Objective A.
Okay, I want to see. I want to try top left.
That's not monkey. That's not monkey.
I want to
Fuck.
top left for our supports. If they're contesting it, then we
They
can
put a
go lead.
bubble.
Don't
Okay.
do that, Levin.
They put a bubble.
Just wait.
The bubble wasn't what killed you.
a bubble, Pepega.
It was the widow that killed you.
Just wait. Are we going? Are we actually going top left? I don't like this idea.
I don't like
Should we go right side or far left?
Back.
We're all feeding.
Go far left. Go far
I
left.
just wanted to take it for our supports, but we can go far left.
What
We're
else?
not going to even be able to take it with the
We can't
competition.
maintain them there.
Yeah.
Like without your tanks there, where you're not actually gonna be able to sustain yourself by yourself.
We need to dive this.
This is mine.
Pushing a Reek.
Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting for Kenji.
No, I'm here.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, we're going far left.
Go far left.
I don't want to be here.
Jen,
Wait,
please
wait,
don't
wait,
die.
wait. Healing, any heals.
Divor.
Divas in, divas in,
Diva,
divas
diva,
in.
diva. This is
Winston.
What's your half?
Monkey,
Fish, what's up, bomb soon.
Monkey.
Tracer?
I still need heals. I cannot push.
You have orb.
Okay, pushing top on Widow 3, 2, 1. I'm the sun.
Downstairs,
There's action
yeah.
here.
Mind if I take tanks up there?
I'm dead. I got both Kapka targets.
Fish one, dead. Diva? Nice. I'm just saying on card. Get and right side of point. And right side of point. Half. One of them.
Is Widow dead?
Winston out, Winston.
No, Widow's alive somewhere.
No, what I just said.
Oh, Widow died. Okay.
Is Widow
Watch out, guys.
Pepega?
Hey, I don't know who killed her, dude.
I'm trying to make these calls and all I hear is Widow dead? Fish is on point.
No Reek.
I'm on Tracer.
Ult in a second then.
Get Tracer. Tracer's on.
There we go.
Why does my game feel so slow?
Push up.
You're slow.
Dive in the sun.
There's a Diva behind.
There's Diva behind.
I need heals.
Not with you.
Coming back.
No one can hide.
Get higher on top right.
Got top right. Don't beat the Widow, don't beat the Widow.
Get back. Yeah, get back.
You said peek the Widow?
Here.
Ha 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 ha.
Stare
Okay,
directly into the eyes of the Widowmaker.
She's Widow is half.
Shooting, just up. Go bottom. What is top left? Where's the healers at? No, I'm looking for a healer.
What are them?
Push
Nice.
that far left.
She's bottom, like, she's,
Three,
yeah.
two, one. I'm a sun. Ulting?
And it's on the bottom where point is. Where like the
I'm
point
done.
is.
Just gone.
No,
Winston's
no, no.
one. Winston's one.
There's no
Chase
saving.
leave. She's one.
Do you ever just lose to a baby D?
Cap, do you show? Switch.
I don't have it right now.
You ever just want to play Apex?
Y'all ever
You ever just won Pegasus? Just shut the
True.
That's so toxic.
Here's the left.
Hold again. Yeah.
No one can hide.
Far shot in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we want to nano blade this fight.
What up far left? What up far left on the stairs?
Save against you
Far
there.
shot in 3, 2, 1. Put in showdown. I need you to charge.
Heal's half. I'm dead.
Shooting.
No, I'm not. Thank you.
Far shot in.
I can't see you.
Genji's down.
I'm
Get
down,
him,
I'm
get
down.
behind.
Only on a heal.
D.Va sleeping on cart.
Swapping McCree.
D.Va still slept on cart. Hold.
Okay,
Can't kill him.
careful.
The D.Va, I'm the D.Va. D.Va's one. Shoots up. We can push this. They don't have any main tank.
When
D.Va's
you
half.
want nano.
Far shot in
Oh,
3,
fuck.
2, 1.
Okay, I guess we
Behind.
just like.
I'm trying to shoot. I'm trying to shoot. Push.
Oh fuck. They go in there person.
Push. Far shot in. Get Diana. Another one. Huge nade. Send one.
I can't see you on a.
I can't see you. I'm.
What is one left side, and base over D.Va.
Monkey's gullible, thank you.
Yeah, maybe D.Va on
Widow
cart real
behind,
quick.
Widow behind.
1 HP, 1 HP.
Still behind.
Let's go.
So we got over here.
Man, destroy me again. You won't. I can take it.
Score
After the game is done.
0.
I won't do it mid-game.
Sides.
There's not enough time.
We can get a whole new map in the time it takes Ben to finish roasting you.
Actually, where are we going, Chuck Collar? Where are we going?
Alright, I wanted to run soldier first point instead of widow, and then the other DPS can be Genji or Sombra or whatever you feel like playing.
And we're trying to dive.
Yeah, dive. I can't decide if I want to play Ana or Mercy.
Yeah, there's always a little bit out of position in there. D.Va wasn't very good with Matrix.
I didn't see
Pretty
the
easy
second
to kill
last.
Yeah,
I don't know if Torb is good with dive on first point, but
Have you not?
I can see, like, the
I mean, it is a
Dive?
good. That's a good map for Torb.
I could see like the trace. I mean, like the tracing rounds from their Ana, but I didn't know if you
Yeah,
actually saw it.
I saw it when you said it, but I already saw the sun. And I called the sun.
Yeah.
I saw it before you said it, actually.
I was trying to find a way to describe it.
No, like I
You
knew
would
she, where she
understand.
was.
Okay.
At the same time, she wasn't shooting anything, dude. Like, what was she shooting at? Who?
She's just shooting the general direction of the tanks and stuff. I don't think she actually hit the Zen, but
Alright, so when they dive, we just put down biofield and try to hold our ground here.
We have big brain strats.
And
we hold out of ground.
I don't know. Tanks can decide to either counter dive or like get a trade. Like we should be able to survive long enough with Bionade and Battlefield.
No, but Baking. Genji stop. Let's just stop.
Winston
Let's
slow.
stop.
Winston one.
We got knocked off.
Yeah, I'm in the Lucio one. Lucio one on point. Lucio one. Lucio down. I'm the Genji. Genji half. Genji one. I'm the Genji. Grab 7
I
point.
cannot see you. You have no sights on healer.
Fuck. I think there's so many ticks. What the fuck?
Because we didn't think about contesting.
His main
I
tank
thought-
is on point, lol.
I thought Gap was a point.
Yeah, you said that kind of late to say D.Va stay on point because I was already going after the NG.
I thought you were on point already. Not bad.
No, I was chasing.
I need healing.
Do you? No, you don't.
Yes.
You're full health.
I was missing 50 HP.
Up here.
No, we're going to right. Fuck.
I can't heal that.
Stop it. Okay, get back. When he heals. Stop. He's getting late. Okay. You start on
I'm
point.
down,
I'm
I'm
on
down.
Lucio.
I'm
Lucio.
swapping.
No heal.
Lucio's half. It's just fun. But it's fine.
The outcome is not preordained.
Unfortunate. Huge pick on the Widow.
Lost. Stop the payload.
I'm coming back. Yeah, no tanks.
Washed up. That's the one I was thinking of before.
We want to try to get a blade here, the nano blade. Oh, monkey's really low. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, huge. Do
Monkey's
you
really
have on the
dead,
left? Do you have on the left? Do you have on the mic? Okay, pushing.
I need healing.
Genji's
What is
pushing
that?
up. He's
Oh, get the Genji. He's coming back.
You're fine, Peg.
Push up, push up. Push up. They're down right now.
What is one? What is one? Backing up.
This is half. Any heals?
You have orb.
Can we nano blade?
Coming back.
You has
Get
discard
back.
for now.
They're gonna have Diva Bomb here and Winston ult.
Yeah. Push, 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 push.
One's in the back on me.
I'm on the end, I'm on the end.
Winston in the back though. He has
Ulting.
ult.
Get him
There he
back.
is. He's
Ulting
putting out his
now.
Discord.
I'm on the front line,
He's
I'm on the
fairly
front line.
playable.
Genji, Genji,
Granting
Genji.
this.
Yeah.
Genji half. Genji
The
one.
Diva, the Genji right now.
Genji one.
Just one. Just get back, get back, get back.
Yeah.
Are you going in?
I'm dead, I'm dead.
Alright, I'm swapping Mercy here.
Coming back.
You have orb.
I'm gonna use Diva Bomb this fight.
Keep going back up. Okay. I'll touch.
No
Any heals? Okay.
Yeah, use orb.
Touch it. Fuck, okay.
No. Feels
Let
London.
me go.
I'm luck.
Like this. You switching right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
To the iris.
Tanks are switching.
Let me get you patched up.
My spirit is strong.
Oh shit.
put her in.
There is disquiet in your soul.
I'm back.
I'm going back to Ana right now. I'm swapping.
Okay, we're waiting for saves.
Come.
Alright, I can
Can
see
you
you
on the
guys
right?
now.
Can you behind?
Okay,
On
he's
me?
Disc.
Can you dead?
Diva. Disc.
This is half, this is half. I'm pushing.
No one can hide.
Oceana C, Lucio left
Lucio
side.
dead.
Lucio one, Lucio one.
Lucy dead.
Push.
Monkey disc.
Lucio top. Checking. What a med.
Put her dead.
Push back in 3, 2, 1.
Can you low?
I'm charging. My shoes down.
Embrace tranquility.
Probably gonna have Nano Blade soon.
Push checking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Probably gonna have Diva ult as well, like 70 or 80.
Shoots up. Push. Okay, come back, come back. Shoots down. Push checking. Lucy's off,
Genji
Lucy's
one,
off.
Genji one.
Charging back, charging back. I'm low, I'm low.
Monkey on me, monkey on me.
Push checking. I'm going point. Lucy's off. I mean, I don't, Lucio. Kill Lucio. Push checking.
Monkey's
What's
killed
enough coming to you? Go into what's enough coming to you? Genesis.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I got him, I got him.
Nice. Push checking 3, 2, 1. I'll shot it for next fight.
Okay.
They're gonna have Dragon Blade.
Yeah, they definitely have Nano Blade.
I almost have Nano. I think I'm just gonna hold it to try to save
They
some.
switched to McCree now. Instead of Tracer.
No, instead of Widow.
Push checking 3, 2, 1.
Let's have Grab here.
Quick bubble, quick bubble. I'm gonna shot her, I'm gonna shot her.
Okay.
Shotting. Go, go, go,
Nice,
huge.
nice,
Got
nice.
3. Push. Push checking.
Leave Diva out of mech.
I know
Ana
the
saf.
doubts that
It was a half.
Come back. Okay, we use craft next fight.
No,
Swap their Widow for McCree.
Oh, he's so low.
Yeah, next fight we use craft.
Yeah, they're gonna have Dragon Blade. I could grab the blade, but I don't know.
We have trans.
I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
have
Monkey's up top. I'm staring at Monkey.
They have a McCree now.
We should
He's
have
mid.
ult.
McCree's mid.
They're low ground. So.
Pushing. He was off.
gaze into the
Push checking.
eyes.
Don't use any outs. Don't use any outs. We should win this.
Genji Ana up top. They're gonna nano
Wait,
blade.
that's pretty.
Get back, get back, get back, get back. Use way, use trans. Can you stop?
He's one.
Shooting.
Got stunned.
Fuck.
I should back up.
Lucy's low. Half.
I'm out there.
Push on noon. Mid. No, noon anymore. I'm pushing.
I'm gonna have Winston on Mikosa Diva.
I need help, I need help. I've
Yeah,
shot
you
her.
have orb. Monkey in the back.
D1, D1, D1.
There's a mech.
Monkey
I'm
on
getting
me.
on point.
Yeah, you're dead.
I got the Ana, I got the Ana.
I'm down, I'm down.
I'm ulting after this. I'm ulting.
I'm dead, guy. I'm dead.
He slept, leave him alone.
Go over the grab, cover the grab.
Finish grab
Nice,
first.
huge.
Good, baby.
Monkey's still behind. Everybody's sign. Kenji. Get the Kenji.
Begins anew.
1 second on heals.
I'm coming back.
Winston's still half. Winston went off. They're out.
Okay, and we have silence and Nano.
You're gonna have D-bomb here.
Save Sun on me. Here's one I'm pushing. I'll try to call it out. 5 checking.
You want to go for an offensive nano?
Yeah, it's the last fight.
Try to know with them set up for a dive here.
Checking.
Force him out. Force him out.
Okay. Nano.
Monkey and cart, monkey and cart.
5 checking. Lucius
Monkey on
one.
card on his end.
He's not very
He's
friendly.
one. Touching back.
Trying to stall overtime.
And a half. And a half.
Lucius going. Lucius half. Nice.
Alright, the spicy stuff.
Spicy stuff.
You got us curry?
You gonna
I like
burn me?
Curry.
How many things you have written down?
A whole freaking book.
Right now, I didn't write anything down.
Yes! Guys, I'm
That doesn't
carrying.
mean I don't have anything to say. I just don't have anything written down.
It means I'm carrying.
It got to the point where he was having to write so quickly, it just wasn't going to happen.
I'll start with the positives. First off, I noticed on Reinhardt especially. I noticed it on Winston too. Your awareness in fights is getting better. You're noticing when you're alone, when you're starting to push people and you back off instead of trying to engage by yourself. That's a very good thing. I also noticed you did the same with Reinhardt and that last defense. Instead of staying up in the fight, as soon as you saw the enemy team get 2 picks, I saw you back up to the back corner. Also good.
Did you like my soft throw?
You like my soft throw. Okay. Anything else?
You're sticking to your target calls. I'm really liking it.
Wait, Genesis.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm listening to music for more than half. It's
The-
like I'm blasting it.
The one thing I do have to say that I haven't said already tonight,
So you suck.
and this is for both you and Gap, if you are on the cleanup stage of like any kind of control point like that, even like hybrid like
Sure.
Numbani, if you're on cleanup and you know the rest of your team's going to be on high ground,
Well,
you
hey,
need to
Alex.
communicate and figure out who's going to be staying on point before you go for the cleanup. Not like don't dive in on someone and say, "Hey, Cap, stay on point."
No, that was not bad. I noticed that they're capping point last second. I personally thought there was someone on point, and they didn't cap any quarters, because Gap was on it for a second, and I thought that was to happen. But my bad. It was my bad. I used to call it out.
Am I late?
Now enter.
Is he late?
King's
We're like on map 4.
Damn.
to attack.
Ooh, Lip? Is
Alright,
Lip
I'll go
here?
get some more Apex then.
Oh, Alex is here.
I didn't actually. Not gonna
Lip
lie,
is
Alex.
not
I
here.
didn't know if you were gonna be here or not.
I've been
What?
capitally colon.
Alex, aren't you done with Overwatch?
I'm being mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But he's still here because he's a
Dude.
trooper.
I feel
I'm
when you
here
need
to
a sub and you play for 2 maps, and then Ben just gnomes you.
Well, what do you guys want to play with Widow? I was thinking that this map is usually.
It's usually goats, but if we really want to, we can play double sniper.
I did need you to
Lula.
sub Jack,
It's
and
fine,
then
I'll
like
carry.
the actual players showed up.
So there's no Kraken scrim tonight?
Sorry, I got my snipers mixed up, love it.
Currently, no. I have an ad out. No one's responded to me for the ad.
Okay, so you just gnome me out of like 3 hours of my life.
Attack
Exactly.
commences in
So does your mom.
30 seconds.
Whoa.
Every day.
That's toxic.
Jack,
Actually toxic.
I'm trying to get you back for all the times that the Kraken tanks gnome to me. No,
Never
I
known you
like.
before, buddy.
Sure.
What the fuck? Was that a goat?
Remember that one time
Yeah.
we waited for you to finish that
Triple
Apex?
sniper.
So, what are we doing, by the way? Because
I remember me
Where's
winning.
the double sniper?
I don't know anything
we've
that's.
been talking about this.
I don't know if
That's
double
what
sniper
I
is really
said,
good here. I
but
think it's
she
pretty
didn't
bad.
say that.
Never.
I was the one that
Do
said
like
that.
triple sniper, thank you very much.
It's good, but
First second, push,
against
push,
goats, I don't know.
Okay, we can triple tank with
Just
a
up,
widow or
just up.
like a Sombra.
The running goats.
You're going
On
One
the
of
right.
you two needs to get off
Heals, Ryan
sniper.
steals, first
Purple.
second.
Get
Someone's
Ryan,
one.
Kill Ryan.
Ryan, one. I need heals, Ryan, shields down, get back. Get back.
Reloading.
I got
I'm returning shield.
Zen one.
Push. Shoot stop.
Baby in hotel.
Heal up.
On the Ryan. First second, 3, 2, 1. I need heals.
I can't help you.
I'm dead.
I'm down.
That was a good stun, fuck. I say guys. I say right now,
Okay.
good goods. Right.
Wait, we're 70 to a grab.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After he uses.
Let's just get someone on Brig or Diva.
First second.
Or Hog, for fuck's sake. Just play something that's not two snipers.
Push
I have grab now.
But we're throwing.
First second, 3, 2, 1. Where's the shatter?
Purple. Kill him.
Oh,
Run.
nice.
Don't grab. Get the brick.
Securing the
Get the brick.
There's baby to hunt.
Trans, I don't know why you did that.
A very late trend.
Fine.
You just
Execute
got it.
Zen.
Sun.
get home.
Lucio.
Lucian point.
It's just a scratch. You'll be
Push up.
fine.
Let's Diva here.
Keep line of sight on them. Okay.
Diva's upside.
Wow,
Are you
that was
cart
such
bot?
a-
No one can hide from my sight.
Diva's
Get
one.
the diva. Get diva.
Go.
Diva's
I keep
one.
you here.
I need some help here on the right side.
I'm coming.
I'm good.
Oh, you're good? Okay. They have shatter, I have shatter. Yeah, sure, do it. My shield's down, he's gonna shatter. I shatter first, get the Ryan.
Go.
Yeah, Ryan, run down. Go Lucy. Push. I'm in the break. Push shocking. Still in the break. Breaks half. I need heals for shocking.
You're fine,
3,
you're fine,
2,
you're fine.
1.
Zen's half.
Come back.
Armored. Break is right.
Break.
She doesn't have
Gonna
shield back.
shoot.
She doesn't have shield.
Get back in the fight.
Push again, 3, 2, 1. Run.
I bubble one three.
I'm shield. Watch the shatter.
I need you to kindly stay
Hey, we're
alive.
good.
Okay.
No, you
I have shield.
I almost have grab here. I have it.
Zen
I think they do too.
Run half.
Mine's really low.
Run 1.
You're going to live.
Run 1.
Yep, there it is. Good beat. There we go. Let's keep going with that.
Mine's one right side.
Yeah.
Diva's on point, slap.
Try to get Zarya though. We should try to get Zarya.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's
Watch it,
purple.
Ryan. I'm on there, Ryan. You watch it.
I'm gonna grab here in a second, I think.
Ready? My shield's on.
Can't.
Dead.
Yep.
Someone can targets. Watch the shatter. Watch the
Grab
shatter.
shatter soon.
Never mind.
I have your back.
Try to keep him if you can. Might be able to block shatter here.
Even half.
Come back, shatter.
Zen is one.
Backing off a little bit.
Yeah, you should treat it and wait for me, actually. Okay.
At 11.
We don't talk about it.
Talk about what?
Keep coming back.
I would not been able to make it across
Devs,
the wall.
come
Still left side right now.
Keep coming back,
Just
Cap.
one
Come
left
back.
side.
Cap, come back.
I am. Shut up.
Everyone's here.
I come back with you.
Yeah, let's go. Push.
You're covered.
Any heals?
Go,
Ryan
let's
heals?
just keep
Lucio one on the right.
Shatter in 3, 2, 1. Go. Get the break. Break
They're
down.
purple.
I got shatter.
I'm down.
Any heals? Push again, 3. Actually not.
What's
Any
up,
heals?
grab here?
No.
Get
Ryan's one.
No, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Everyone.
Grab Zarya.
Pushing back.
Okay.
Got Diva out of
Do you
mid.
want me to switch now?
No.
I got Diva.
Yeah, crab.
I'm sorry, I just keep on getting
the
them.
hand, you crumble mark.
I noticed.
Or your hand.
It's my bad.
We need to keep the payload moving.
I'm getting
That's the
grabbed
only reason
from-
why I said double sniper. Omega wall.
We have grav core, let's do this. They don't have any defensive ults, so we need to push in quickly.
Push again, 3, 2, 1.
I have your back.
Turn south. Pushing. Come back.
Ryan's purple.
Push.
One.
I got stun.
I'm gonna grab it for now.
Go. I'll keep you here.
Push checking. I'm 1.
No, you're not.
Now I switch.
Come back.
No worries.
Now I switch.
Reset. Go goats.
I'm switching
We're
to Diva. I'm
going
switching to
goats.
Diva.
Yeah, get the fuck off court, dude.
We should have actually, you know, comboed the Grav and the Torb.
Yeah, it's okay. Pegasus is stop throwing because he doesn't like to play this gun.
Stop throwing. I guess he's not emoting a
Okay,
spawn yet.
throw, my bad.
Do I go Zen?
Okay.
I'm going Zen.
We win this one.
Yeah.
That close your shatter.
Speed boost. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Food beast.
60 seconds.
Thank you.
We're waiting, we're waiting,
I'm
we're
fast
waiting.
boy now.
Okay, go mid. Go mid, go mid. Push checking. Block
Nice
it,
block,
run. Push in.
Diva,
Sorry.
Diva 1.
Go.
Into the
The insurance.
Sorry.
Sorry, how? Get the start. She's out of
Forces are, yeah.
Sorry,
Get the start. She has grab.
I'm down.
She's about to have it now.
Yeah, sorry.
Zen's really far forward.
Push checking.
There's Grav.
Off shatter, I'm off shatter. Give me up.
You only have 2 healers.
I'm there.
We got a quick regroup or no?
We should be able to.
I should be able to touch.
11 seconds.
Some of a regroup.
I should be able to touch if I need to.
I wanna be super late for that one.
I have
Sorry,
grab.
just
If
watch
you can
it.
touch.
I'm on.
Point. Here we go.
Fire at will.
Huge. Diva stop.
Good Ryan, good Diva.
Diva
Sorry,
stop.
one.
1 point. Same point.
Okay, I have trance for next fight.
Team kill.
Push up, cap. Push up.
Peg, move forward.
Checking. I'll shatter. Balin, come back.
tranquility.
I'll check in. 3, 2, 1.
4.5.
Nice up. I'm 1. Come back. Keep going back.
Ryan's disc.
Okay, keep going back. My shit's about to break.
Check Peg.
I'm for grab. I'm an 90.
Go. You sweet.
Buddy.
Okay, come back.
The payload rests idle.
Do we want to try Sombra here? Or does...
No, keep running this. It's too late.
About to have a grab as well. It's probably like 80 to it.
Okay, let's go.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, tell me when you have bomb.
Go. Flash checking. Sorry. Okay. I got the break. Break tap.
Into the iris.
There's also portals for them.
Touching.
Yeah. Hold your feet. I'm trancing.
Tranquility.
Give me up. Flash checking.
Nice.
Huge.
Sorry.
That was cheeky gap. I saw
Flash
that.
checking. Sorry.
I'm down.
Sarah one. Get Lucio. Gabi, some point.
Yeah, I'm on.
If you're leaving point,
cheeky.
call it out. Who's staying point?
Right now it saves until I get back.
The outcome.
I'll
Okay,
push
stay
up the
point.
door.
Push
I'll
it.
grab.
I'm gonna shatter.
Here with you.
Stand point. It's gonna be close.
Down.
Nice kill.
The
Sharon,
payload is approaching its destiny.
Fuck! You should have told me you were stunning. I'm dead.
Bye.
Fire at will.
Saves it down. I'm back.
Big one.
Oh
No
no.
targets.
Get right.
Going
Careful
half
gap.
Lucio, right side. See Lucio, then Zarya.
Lucio absolutely won.
Zarya.
Sorry, down. Zen 1.
Zen left side. Zen on cart. Then Diva.
Baby.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Cheeky. Cheek, bang.
Score.
Y'all feed way too much. I had almost 10,000 healing in the first 5 minutes.
Sides.
It's because of me, dude.
I noticed.
Select your hero.
That's toxic. Also, nice bringing it back to get all 3 points.
Yo, anyone?
That Diva bomb.
Guys, we're running Torb again.
Are we-
Omega. We're running goats.
We're playing Widows apparently.
We can run Sombra Ghost here, can't we?
Did someone say boats?
Did somebody
Gab.
say soats?
Somebody say boats?
Somebody say hoax?
No,
Boats?
I'm kidding.
Someone said.
Soats was called stick to Soats.
You're on break.
Wait, who's playing Sombra then?
What am I doing?
You're playing Zarya
Leuven's on
then.
Sombra. Leuven plays only Hitscan. He has only ever played Hitscan. What do you think he is playing Genji?
Not even joking, a week ago I
Zarya is
just
38,
realized
I mean
that
33-14.
my hero pool is literally just hit scam plus Genji.
I want you to break.
Your
We're
hero
still
pool
in
is
break.
Yeah, but
Yeah, my
Stay,
hero pool is
stay,
Genji.
you should stay for Pegasus.
your hero pool is Apex, Levin. Shut up.
My hero pool is Wraith.
Wraith and
My
fine.
Legends pool is Wraith?
I'm gonna fire strike
My
door.
legend pool? Oh,
I'm pretty sure the Sombra is supposed to be better on offense here, right? Than it is on defense. but
It doesn't
I do
matter.
want to try it. So
It
it's
works
Sombras are
both
whatever.
way. Works both way.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the way to top if there's one. Okay, coming back.
Defend
I hacked it right.
Pushers not, dude. They're playing goats.
Pegasus not here, by the way. He used left. Fire strike in 3, 2, 1.
Mine's hacked.
Just up.
Leuven, brother, do you want to not die?
Fire strike in
Yeah, that was
3, 2,
an interesting
1.
translocator.
They're coming right side. They're coming right
They're going to
side.
a town?
Yeah. Right half. Run 1. Push, push, push.
Jen, kindly don't die.
I'm on. Push. Get out. Gap, come back.
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
I'm trying to shoot. I almost have shatter. Push hard. Go. I have shatter. Bricks 1, bricks down. Any sealed.
IDP.
Fire striking.
Get this on.
I mean, Zen's one.
Nice. Okay, we EMP next fight.
We have trans ready.
EMP shatter.
I have grab next fight then.
We have
EMP shatter. It doesn't matter.
yeah, we have 5 ults
I
up.
can get a grab for that.
Fuck you.
You have shatter again.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna EMP this as soon as possible. Can I get healed?
Yeah, I'm ready then. Go!
EMP.
Got 4. I didn't get the Ryan, Ryan's behind. Get there. Fire striking. Sorry, stop.
Over there.
Nice.
Okay, they have
Have
grab.
grabs, right?
Use grab next fight.
You may do it on the wall of the statue. I mean, I'm probably gonna do the statue.
We're gonna try and grab. You gotta try and grab first then, I don't know. Right? That's how it works?
I'm saying I'm gonna do it on the statue.
Yeah, I know. But you should remember that. They have grab.
Brother.
I know.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Fire striking. Go. Touching Ryan. Break stat.
Run.
Fuck the shatter. Fire striking. Shooting. Fine. Fire striking.
Dies one.
I have shatter for next fight. Get the Zarya.
I like super bad at that beginning part.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing, Levin. So you're just gonna hang out in that room?
Yeah, no, I like.
They're coming, man.
I'm using shatter next fight. Grand farm, MP.
I need this later.
Fire striking.
Not good.
You're going hotel again. I think. Bring.
Bricks out of position. Push.
Sombra behind us.
Push out. Okay. Right south.
I EMP.
Hey, you do it if you
Ryan
want.
has no shield right now. Ryan has no shield.
Sense
Yeah.
disc.
Come back. They already push back. They push back. I'm back.
Sense
too,
one,
I'm
sense
back
one.
too.
Okay, get ready. I'm
I'm
gonna
back.
EMP this.
I'm gonna have grab here.
back.
I know.
I have shatter.
Let's just EMP shatter.
I don't know.
EMP
yeah.
shatter. I'm ready.
1 now.
Go, he's huge. Where's Ryan? Who's Ryan dead? Okay.
Got him all.
Can I have grab this fight?
Team kill.
We just rotate him out, boys. Just rotate him out.
Oh, actually. Okay, we have trans. We're ready for it. Probably. Plus 5, we kill someone really late. So this one play out.
No, I got hacked.
Do they have their EMP? I feel like they don't.
They don't probably. They're using B.
I'm
Good too.
Charging. Fire south. Ryan's behind.
Behind on me.
Fire checking.
Freaking
I almost have
Get
shot.
this
one out of position.
Get the run.
Bubble two.
Run. Trans.
Transferring.
Push in. Shutting.
Yeah, VMP now.
Break on point. Half. Lucius behind too. Lucio. Sombra. Wrecking ball, ball. Let's go. Easy clip.
That cycling of the ults, that's what we're shooting for.
That was brutal.
Games.
Collapse.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Had
what we
nothing
want
they
to
could do.
see.